How you doing?
Keve, you actually had an off season this
Mhm.
year. You actually got it to go into the gym. How different was that, and how much did that help you, especially after going through all the NBA stuff you did over the summer?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helped a lot to be able to really focus in on the things that I wanted to get better at and be more consistent at. So to be able to have that meant a lot for not just me, the whole team. We were able to get better as a whole. So
2 years ago, this was a really, really young team. Now, you, Justin, Storm, all really, really experienced. But even Naheem and Hunter, how much does that experience help you guys even more?
I mean, it helps us a lot. Sometimes I still look at Hunter and Naheem and think of them as freshmen, but I mean, they've played a lot of games just like me. So I mean, they're pretty experienced. I'm excited for this year.
Where do you think, like, what part of your game do you think you've improved on the most in the offseason?
I think maybe attacking off the dribble. I focused on that a lot, but also just being overall more consistent and um, trying to get in better shape too.
What has Mike Jones added to the culture and experience of this team and the coaching staff, which was already really, really experienced?
Yeah, he's definitely added a lot. He's a great guy and he knows the game super well. So to be able to just learn little things from him and talk with him has helped me a lot.
Kevin, Mike was saying earlier that for any player to get that feedback from the NBA is invaluable. Did you view it as such, and what did they tell you that you immediately said to yourself, okay, I'm going to go to work on X, Y?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely beneficial to hear what they had to say. Some of the things was my body getting in better shape um, and just being more consistent overall. I kind of just like jumped onto the scene. They didn't know a whole lot about me, and there was only the 1 year under my belt of kind of showing the rest of my game. So just being more consistent and getting my body in better shape.
And how did you go about improving? Was it conditioning? Was it strength? Was it both? And how did you attack those areas?
I think it was both, but mainly just eating right. Sometimes I like sweets. So just eating right and trying to focus on that while also balancing the basketball and conditioning side of it.
Has the nutrition center upstairs helped you with that?
Yeah, definitely. So we get breakfast and dinner, so having those two meals is kind of easier to be able to eat healthy and eat right.
What do you eat now that you never would have dreamed of eating before?
I don't know. I'm not a big cook, so having like things cooked for me like that helps me. I don't know if there's anything. I'll pretty much eat anything. So
Is your body fat and or weight significantly different than a year ago?
I don't know if it's too much different. I'd kind of my weight was super low right before the NBA stuff, but then after that it kind of got back up. So just focusing in on that and trying to get my body fat back down.
Kevin, you're a teammate of Storm and Wofford. What, for people who haven't seen him play, maybe what would you say? What kind of player is he? What can they expect to see from him?
Elite handles, great shooter, great teammate. I'm excited to get to play with him again. It'll be a lot of fun.
Considering the step forward you guys took last season and the success, has that kind of upped the expectations coming into this season now that you guys are a little bit older and more veteran leadership?
I mean, I think so. I think everyone wants to win. So at the end of the day, we're going to try and take it one game at a time and do our best to win that game. So.
Aaron, go ahead on Zoom.
Hey, Kevin. Can you kind of take us through, like, what the NBA process is like how they give you the feedback and sort of how that's received?
So I know a lot of people worked out with teams. I didn't do that. I didn't have an agent until I was invited to the G League Combine. So I didn't work out with a lot of teams, but I did get to meet with 8 or 9 teams like while I was there for that camp. So after the first game, that was kind of when we talked to them. I didn't play super well, so there really wasn't much to talk about. But I just kind of told him what I would try and do better the next game.
And Mike, he was saying, he wanted to temper expectations, but you can also tell that he's very, very excited about the potential of this team. Do you think that he's maybe a little more optimistic about what this season will bring than maybe he has been in the past?
Yeah, I think, well, definitely more than last year. I think they were pretty nervous before last year. They weren't sure how we were going to be, but we're definitely an older team, and people have played a lot of games, so I think we're all excited.
A lot of people would have said Virginia Tech was a football school, but you guys, what you've done on the basketball court has kind of leveled that off, I guess, at least. How much do you feel like expectations there have changed?
Well, when we got here, like me and Coach Young, they were already kind of on the rise, so I think we were just able to step in and continue those expectations. But yeah, we're excited. We got a pretty good team, so looking forward to it.
And you said that you kind of arrived on the scene last year. How much do you feel like a marked man this year that teams are going to prepare for?
I'm not really sure. I don't know what other teams are doing, but who knows? I guess we'll see.
Okay, thank you.
Keve, how excited are you to play back in front of a packed Castle? I know you got to experience it, but you couldn't play. But how excited are you to actually play in front of what's going to be a packed house pretty much every single night?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I got to watch and experience on the bench, which was pretty crazy. But last year having no fans, it wasn't the best atmosphere at times. So to be able to have that and have the fans have our back, I'm pretty excited for. So.
Aaron, do you have a follow-up on Zoom?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Aaron? Go ahead.
Just wondering, there are so few all ACC players returning. You're one of the few. Are you the best player coming back in the league?
Who knows? Not really sure. Hopefully we'll win a lot of games, and maybe me and Justin or Storm or Hunter and Naheem. We got so many good players, one of us could get it, so